I feel like everything's gonna be okay, and I don't want to *CK that up. The following scene features Tyson on his surrogate father advice tour once more, this time discussing his first hustle with Calvino's character, Goodie. It ain't rocket science, it's all about supply and demand. What do people demand, and how could you supply it? Goodie counsels following a brief conversation, an obvious Monster Energy drink commercial placement. He proposes that Tyson turn into a fake cop, stealing illicit things from criminals. Tyson brings in Spencer, his college link, after he suggests college students. Dwight is seen phoning Margaret. Dana Delaney, in need of a favor. Returning to the scene where Tyson, Goodie, and Spencer are driving to a fraternity home, the latter mentions that they have a reputation for delivering drugs to Tulsa and the college. Goodie explains the need of recon and stops Tyson from just storming in. When you paint a room, you've got to do your prep work first, he states. Spencer offers to visit the frat house to conduct reconnaissance. Cut to Margaret and the Attorney General's wife having lunch. She remarks, the hubby keeps saying that we're gonna apply for membership, but like they say, if I had a dime for every broken promise. About the upscale location that requires membership. Margaret asks if the AG's job is a stepping stone towards higher office, right, as she continues to bemoan his lack of legal benefits now that he works in the purported public interest. Maybe, she replies, laughing, pointing out that such aspirations would draw more attention. Feeling a deeper narrative, Margaret recommends beverages. After a scene, she is pulled away to call Dwight and inform him of the AG's marital issues. Dwight is content, but their call doesn't reveal his weakness. Later that evening, Dwight and Bigfoot show up at Carl Thresher's, Neil McDonough, campaign office. Thresher appears content with his chances of winning office and remarks that the opposition is getting agitated. Dwight recently visited the AG and said, he wasn't buying my deal. He is reprimanded by Thresher for not understanding the political culture of Tulsa. They just like working with their own, but Thresher makes it apparent that he is not interested in becoming involved with the AG. I got a real shot at this thing, so why would I risk it all to curry favor with some AG on your behalf? According to Margaret, it may be beneficial for him to develop relationships, if you can pull the AG away from the governor, which I think you can, perhaps even persuade him to support you, such a move could make you unstoppable. They accept Dwight's invitation to meet in his casino. Tyson and Goodie put on 2 badges that the latter had earned while they waited for Spencer to exit the fraternity. When she returns, she makes a note of who and what she saw at their home. With their weapons drawn, he leaves, believing that Dwight set a trap. Due to the unexplained disappearance of his tentative comrade Bill Bevilaqua, Frank Grillo, Dwight now faces 2 lethal foes and his lone surviving ally with real muscle. In the opening scene of episode 7, Dwight answers a call from Quiet Ray and remarks, "All that was meant for me," in reference to the attempted murder. Ray inquires as to whether Dwight anticipated it, to which Dwight responds that it would be absurd to intentionally put Ray in such danger. After exchanging complaints, Dwight offers, to finish the business we started, promise to make it profitable if Ray could distribute the 50 at casinos, hotels, and other establishments using his connections. Ray concurs, but he assures them that the time will soon come for them to wrap up their talk. Dwight remarks, he didn't discuss numbers or terms or anything like that, he's gonna whack me, in response to Goodie's, Calvino, inquiry over the call. It will take time. Dwight, who always prioritizes business, says someone needs a wake-up call and wants to handle the seal shutting down the distillery. Start the credits. Bigfoot, Mike Cash Flow Walden, is taking Dwight to his next destination, but he queries why Tyson, J. Will, isn't transporting him more frequently. According to Dwight, Tyson wants to be an earner, which makes sense considering that he has been assigned the responsibility of atoning for his recent transgressions. Dwight enters the government facility where they are going by himself. Attorney General Sackrider, played by Tim Guéné, tells Dwight at the start of their meeting that it's okay to give up when all the odds are stacked against you. Please pay close attention to what I have to say. Dwight says to him. He refers to Jeremiah Dunmire when he says, "You're in power because of that crazy bastard, but that won't be for long because of who resides in the governor's mansion." Dwight offers the AG a path if he helps the distillery's liquor license be restored by the Alcoholic Beverage Law Enforcement Commission. And if you do that, Dwight continues, I'll owe you money, and that's a fantastic thing to have. I'm capable of doing things that others simply can't or won't. The AG reclines. You don't know who this man is, he continues. Dwight states, I know exactly who he is, and then he brings up the AG's Lawman of the Year award. Cut to Spencer, Scarlett Rose Stallone, and a moody Cole getting into the truck. He won't talk to me, my old man. She answers, you're lucky I'm talking to you after what you did at the distillery. He's aware. I do things for him I know are wrong, but I do them anyway. There's something else I did that went wrong. He doesn't want to respond when she asks. I just really like. Goodie and Tyson enter without encountering any opposition from the fraternity brothers. Everyone is made to drop on their knees, raise their hands, and zip tie their wrists together. Ben,